The ancient land of India, a land once divided amongst warring kings and princes, a land troubled over centuries by the occupation of foreign powers, until in the middle of the 20th century, India achieved independence and freedom from those who had ruled her for 300 years. Despite all their differences of language and religion, Indians became united in their efforts to be rid of this foreign rule, through the courage and determination of one man, Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi challenged the might of the British Empire, not with guns, but with non-violence, with passive resistance, and his unshakable belief in a people's right to be their own masters. Another of India's great leaders of that time, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, proclaimed to a British court on his arrest,
"Freedom is my birthright. Freedom is my birthright. Freedom is my birthright. Freedom is my birthright. Freedom is my birthright."
By 1942, the Indian people saw that their freedom was at last possible, and their British rulers began to fear it. The slogan, "Quit India," was soon to be found all over the country. 5 years later, India achieved her birthright of freedom. One of the young leaders of this campaign for political freedom was a medical student now known as Srimataji Nirmala Devi, who has since that time dedicated her life to another kind of freedom, the freedom of the spirit, through self-realization and the practice of Sahaja Yoga.
It's your birthright as a human being to become the spirit. That is what Sahaja Yoga is. Saha means with and Jai is born. Born with you is the right. To get this yoga is the union with the divine. Is your birthright. As a human being, you are, as I told you, at the epitome of evolution. And it has to work out. But please open your hearts and open your minds.
For thousands of years, India, the great land of the spirit, awaited the fulfillment of its ancient prophecies. The unique experience of self-realization takes place when the primordial energy, called Kundalini, is correctly awakened by someone who has already experienced and mastered their own self-realization. Sri Mataji has explained that the Kundalini is the power of our spiritual ascent, found in the triangular bone at the base of the spine called sacrum by the Greeks. It is the power of our pure desire. When awakened, the Kundalini rises spontaneously through 6 subtle centers called chakras. The Kundalini then emerges through the fontanella bone area at the top of the head, emitting a cool breeze that can be felt there as well as on the hands. In her desire to offer self-realization to mankind through Sahaja Yoga, Sri Mataji constantly traveled the world.
I'm not here to take anything from you,
Yo no he venido aquí a tomar nada de ustedes,
nor for a vote from you. I'm not a politician.
y tampoco he venido a hablar porque yo no soy una política.
I'm here to give you the key of your own wealth.
Estoy aquí para darles la llave de vuestro propio conocimiento.
Und sie entdecken ihre eigene Ruhm und den ihres Nachbarn.
There's a big inner revolution that is coming up,
Es ist eine fantastische innere Evolution, die aufsteigt,
which is silent, joyous,
die ruhig ist, friedvoll.
and is going to change the whole humanity.
Und sie wird die ganze Menschheit verändern.
Когда так много ленинградцев мгновенно, одновременно получили реализацию.
This was the dream of Lenin,
И это была, можно сказать, в этом была мечта Ленина,
who was a realized soul himself,
который, если вы не знаете, также был человеком
that
реализованным.
he wanted to have stateless state.
И его идея об отмирании государства в государстве революции как раз совпадает с
And
доктриной Сахаджи-Йоги.
realized people don't need any state.
Ибо люди реализованные не нуждаются в каких-то государственных, то есть не нуждаются в рамках, в оформлении.
You are just there.
Вы уже там, то есть свобода уже есть.
So, you see, we have to understand that life has to be enjoyable. Hello, how are you? You have to be relaxed. I would have to. Look after yourself. Coming next year. Those who have felt cool breeze in their hands or from their head, please raise both your hands, please. So many. May God bless.
अगदी डोक्याशी नाही हात लावायचा, डोक्याच्या वर अदांत्री धरा, अदांत्री. आता ज्या लोकांच्या हातात किंवा डोक्यात थंड थंड असं वाटलं असेल किंवा काहीतरी अशी ऊर्जा वाहते असं वाटत असेल त्या सगळ्यांनी दोन्ही हात वर करायचे. आणि पुष्कळांना बरोबर असतं, पुष्कळांना थंड असतं. अशा गरमी आल्यासारखं वाटलं त्या सर्वांनी दोन्ही हात वर करायचे, दोन्ही.
Shri Mataji was born in 1923 in the very centre of India, near the town of Nagpur in the state of Maharashtra.
Actually, I was born like this, in a very enlightened family, I should say. My father was a very enlightened man, and he was member of the assembly, Central Assembly. He was the member of the Constituent Assembly, Parliament. My mother was a honors of mathematics, and my father was a scholar of Bangla language. Very much.
It was her father who took her to see Gandhi when Shri Mataji was a young girl. Gandhi recognized something unique in her and suggested that the child spend some time with him at the ashram, where she became a frequent visitor over the years. Living abroad and travelling so much allowed Shri Mataji little time at her home in India, but the travelling did not stop. She regularly toured this vast country, reaching out to the people in the crowded cities as well as country villages. At the end of the 90s, the crowds who came to her public programs numbered in their thousands. But when Shri Mataji started teaching Sahaja Yoga in India, back in 1970, it was only with a mere handful of people. With the initial 12 people who achieved their self-realization, Shri Mataji was able to establish Sahaja Yoga in India. Then, in 1973, Shri Mataji went to live in London.
I was telling you about how
Her husband, Mr., now Sir C.P. Srivastava, had been elected Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization, an agency of the United Nations. This brought Shri Mataji into the world of international diplomacy. But in the midst of her life as the wife of a diplomat, then a mother of 2 children, and then a grandmother, Shri Mataji has devoted all her efforts to giving self-realization and bringing Sahaja Yoga to very confused societies, desperate for change. One of the effects of Kundalini awakening through Sahaja Yoga has been to help people with all kinds of serious addictions, such as drugs and alcohol, and illnesses such as diabetes and cancer. Impressive results have attracted the attention of the medical profession around the world. Dr. David Spiro is a general practitioner in London who has studied the application of Sahaja Yoga as a form of treatment for several years and who has seen many cures for a variety of problems and a marked increase in the general good health and well-being of people who practice Sahaja Yoga.
I've been involved with Sahaja Yoga and the work of Shri Mataji for about the past 10 years. In India, there's been some scientific studies which have shown the physiological effects of Sahaja Yoga as a form of meditation, and some other studies on 2 particular illnesses, asthma and hypertension, which have shown very interesting results. They've shown, for example, much larger drops in blood pressure than have ever been demonstrated before by any other form of relaxation or meditation.
People around the world have been finding that the awakening of the Kundalini and the practice of Sahaja Yoga have helped to solve a wide variety of problems of all kinds. Now, at the beginning of the 21st century, Sahaja Yoga is being practiced in some 70 countries.
They have all combined together, integrated together, so peaceful. They have lost all these conditionings for their man-made boundaries of nations and man-made ideologies. It opens out gates to every. The way there are so many political changes taking place, so dramatically and so fast, one should expect a very beautiful world